Hello, teeny tiny family. I am here at home again. I'm trying to find a spot without the lamps glaring. Here I am at my house. I missed you today. I've been home for a little bit. I decided to start our video together. So let's start with the birdie song. Way up in the sky, the little birds fly. While down in the nest, the little birds rest. With a wing on the left and a wing on the right, the wee little babies sleep all through the night. Shh, they're sleeping. The bright sun comes up, the dew falls away. Good morning, the little birds say. Wow, so it's good to see you. We're going to do the days of the week song now. Do you remember how many days there are in a week? There are 7. So we will still be singing the days of the week song next week, but we'll have a new song at the beginning of our videos. So that will be fun. We can learn it together. Remember, you can snap, you can pretend to snap, or you can click. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 days of the week. 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 Well, good job. So I have to tell you that I forgot my shape books at the school. So I'm going to put an extra video up and I'll send it to your parents on Brightwheel and reading the books we read today, especially the one about the tricky triangle. Miss Candace was at work at 5:30 this morning and she was a little too sleepy to remember. So now I'm going to read you this book called Fortunately. This is a book from my home, and this, I bought it at the thrift store, but when Miss Ivy and Mr. Soul were very little, this was one of their favorite books. It's kind of silly, and it has beautiful pictures. Are you ready? Fortunately, by Remy Carla. Fortunately, one day Ned got a letter that said, "Please come to a surprise party." Look at all those party things. Please come to a surprise party. But unfortunately, the party was in Florida and he was in New York. A black cloud. Fortunately, a friend loaned him an airplane. Unfortunately, the motor exploded. What's going to happen next? Fortunately, there was a parachute in the airplane. But unfortunately, there was a hole in the parachute. Fortunately, there was a haystack on the ground. Do you see he's way up high falling into this haystack? Unfortunately, there was a pitchfork in the haystack. Yikes. Fortunately, he missed the pitchfork. Unfortunately, he missed the haystack. Fortunately, he landed in the water. Unfortunately, there were sharks in the water. Fortunately, he could swim. There he is, swimming away from all those sharks. Unfortunately, there were tigers on the land. See, he was so happy to escape the sharks. He didn't realize there were tigers. Fortunately, he could run. See the babies, baby tigers. Unfortunately, he ran into a deep, dark cave. That's him in the deep, dark cave. Looks like maybe the tigers are stuck. Fortunately, he could dig. See, he's using that little hammer there. He's just digging his way. It looks like the tigers got stuck. They got stuck in the tunnels. They were too small for the tigers. Unfortunately, he dug his way into a fancy ballroom. Look, she fainted. And there he is. Fortunately, there was a surprise party going on. And fortunately, the party was for him because fortunately, it was his birthday. So, one thing I want you to talk with your mom and dads about, why do you think that on the pages with good news, where it says fortunately, that the page is all color? And on the pages with bad news, there's all the colors gone. It's only black and white. Maybe talk about that with your mom and dad. Now I'm going to read you this book, another book with some beautiful pictures. It's called Grandfather Twilight. This is a really good bedtime book, too. Grandfather Twilight lives among the trees. When day is done, he closes his book, combs his beard, and puts on his jacket. Next, he opens a wooden chest that is filled with an endless strand of pearls. He lifts the strand, takes one pearl from it, and closes the chest again. See, he's locking the chest again. Then, holding the pearl in his hand, Grandfather Twilight goes for a walk. The pearl grows larger with every step. The pearl grows larger with every step. Leaves begin to whisper. Little birds. Hush. What do you think is going to happen next? Gently he gives the pearl to the silence above the sea. Then Grandfather Twilight goes home again. He gets ready for bed. And he goes to sleep. Friends, it was so great to share those special books with you. They were special to my grown-up kids when they were little. So they're very special and they're my favorites. So I always want to share my favorite things with you. My favorite shape is a triangle. Kind of like that. That's not a great triangle. A triangle actually has 3 sides and it looks kind of like this. So a lot of times a triangle will look like this. It'll have 3 corners. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3 sides. It can also look like this though. So that looks funny, but it's still a triangle because it still has 1, 2, 3 sides. So we've been talking a little bit about that at school, but that's my favorite shape. What's your favorite shape? Circle, square, triangle like me, star, heart, diamond, rectangle, oval? Tell your mom and dad. And I'll see you tomorrow with a couple of shape books. Let's sing Skinnamarink Dinky Dink. Skinnamarink Dinky Dink, Skinnamarink Doo. I love you. Skinnamarink Dinky Dink, Skinnamarink Doo. I love you. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening underneath the moon. Skinnamarink Dinky Dink, Skinnamarink Doo. I love you. I love you singing. I love you too. Boop, boop, be doo. I'm so glad you got to hang out with me a little bit today, friends. I'm going to talk to your moms and dads now. Bye. Moms and dads, we did it. This is day 5. The weekend is going to feel weird because you can't go anywhere. But I think we're all going to make it through. Another little update, I have an appointment on Tuesday with a small business specialist to apply for our loans and grants. So I'll keep you posted as that goes. But right now we're doing all right. We're going to make it through this, and we're going to be a really tight school family and community. And I'll see you all tomorrow with a special 15-minute video of nothing but shape books because I keep forgetting to put them in my basket, and then I don't want to go back into the school more times than I have to. So I'll get that out tomorrow. Have a great night.